Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
Jack, so
What's going down, everybody? Hope everybody is having a great Thursday. That's right, guys. We have made it into Thursday. Man, it's always a good day once it's past Thursday. I actually had a really busy Thursday today. I usually have a really chill one, but pretty much as soon as I got to work today, had a customer come in. I was actually able to sell him a car, even though it was a loser. I made $75 for a whole day's worth of work. Gotta love it, gotta love it. What's up with you, Jay? How you feeling, my man?
I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. How was the gym live last night? Treating you?
It was a tough one. It was a tough one. Good
Yeah.
workout. Very good workout.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in case you missed it, Jay did go live for you guys at the gym last night, and that was at 1:45 a.m. Pacific time. He does that Monday through Thursday for you guys. And we are also doing a vlog right now, 30 days how to lose weight, and a travel vlog as well. So you can check that out in our video section. That being said, we are your average day Joes. We're going to give you guys your breaking sports and scores, breaking news, trending news, crypto news. We're going to give you guys astrology, conspiracies, movie of the night. I mean, we got it all. So stick with us. Let's get into it. We do have sports to cover. Jay, what's going down? Anything trending in NFL?
Yeah, let me pull up NFL. So the Niners, they are currently playing the Chargers right now. They're up 17-3. Still got you're only in the second, so still got a ways to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, good showing for the Niners. I didn't check out any of it really. So, obviously, like I said, they're playing, you know, playing, all the backups, starters, trying to see who's going to make the team. So, yeah, I know the ex-Patriots quarterback is quarterbacking for them right now, Mac Jones. So, good for Mac.
Exactly.
Being, yeah, man. But yeah, so that's on NFL Network. Niners are up 17-3, and yeah, still got a ways to go in that game. Earlier today, the Raiders they played the Texans, and they got a W, 22-20. Their quarterback struggled. The one that they drafted, he didn't do very well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he threw a pick six, which is never a good thing. So, but he's a kid, and it's preseason, so it doesn't matter. So, get all the bad play out now.
Exactly. Exactly.
But yeah, you never want to see that, but it's okay. It's a learning experience here, and that's what matters, you know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so they won 22-20. I didn't watch that game either, but yeah,
Right. Right. Yeah. I mean, it's preseason. Who gives a shit, right?
yeah. You know what I mean, but you don't want to. A pick six is not a you know, you don't want those to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like but like I said, kids learning, so this is probably it's all brand new to him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Even obviously. So, but yeah, he could have been very all the nerves and everything.
Right.
But it's all good. Like I said, it's preseason. So
Yes, sir. All right. Anything else trending, or is that it?
tomorrow we have the Jets versus Steelers on NFL Network.
Jets versus
On
Steelers. Okay.
Yes, that's at 4 p.m. And then we have Panthers versus Jags on ESPN Unlimited at 4:30. And the night game after Jets and Steelers will be Packers Broncos. That's on NFL Network as well.
Nice.
Yes.
Let's move on into that NBA trending news.
NBA trending news. James Harden, $100 million contract with the Cavs.
Damn, 100 million for how many years?
Three, I think.
Oh, okay. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, so it's not bad. I mean, he is older, so it's not bad.
Like 30, something like 33 a 33 a year or something like that.
Yeah, Just about.
Crazy.
It's not bad.
Crazy.
No, I mean, it's not. I mean, LeBron had a bigger contract. Steph has a bigger contract. Like, you know, that's not that bad.
You know what still kind of surprises me about LeBron was like he was all like everybody said that he was going to be accepting the like a lower pay with the Lakers, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to take the minimal just so we can win a ring and shit." You know,
He did it opposite. He left and then accepted the lower pay. So he has the lower pay with the Sixers.
all right.
Yep.
So he's really just going for that ring then.
Yep.
Makes sense.
And also we have the Lakers minority owner. He will not be selling his 4% stake.
Okay.
Yep, so there was a minority owner that had 4%. The last little part left, he said he won't sell.
I wonder how much his is worth.
It's 4%, so you got to do the math. So
4%.
it's not, huh?
4% on what was the total? The final total?
I don't know, like I don't remember, 12, 15 billion. I don't know.
Yeah, damn man, that's well, he's still getting a good chunk.
Exactly. Well, I mean, you know, it'll probably grow too. That's what I mean.
That's why I feel like Grant Cardone is so smart, bro, because he literally is just taking, like, you know what I mean, real estate, and he's like, all right, I got this piece of property. Let's fucking get all these investors in. And he's just basically, you know what I mean? Like, bro, that's so smart. You're just taking a chunk from, like, a whole thing, you know what I mean? Where you don't have to put up so much capital, you know, but you can still make money off of it.
That's what he does.
Yeah, man.
That is what he does.
Very smart. Very smart. All right. Let's move on and get into that MLB.
Let's see.
Oh, man. This part of the movie is really, really heartbreaking.
This part. When it's stretching?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The discipline.
Oh, man.
Very painful.
Oh.
Very painful. So there are no current games right now. Let's see. The Angels beat up the Astros 18-3. Rangers, they beat the Nationals 2-0. The Braves and White Sox had a makeup game, and the Braves won 2-0 over the White Sox. Brewers beat the Mariners 7-4. Royals beat the A's 6-2. Blue Jays beat the Rays 5-1. Cardinals beat the Reds 10-9. Guardians beat the Giants 5-2. And the Yankees beat the Orioles 6-1.
Nice.
That was all the games today.
Cool.
Yes.
All right. Let's move on because that is all our sports, I believe, right? Nothing else trending, Jay? Anything?
Nothing else trending. Just the Niners are up 20-3 at halftime. So still got a whole second half.
Who did you say they're playing?
Chargers.
Okay. So yeah, shit, man. Raiders. You know what? I do feel though that like the last like 2 previous seasons, the Raiders always did come up on top a little bit during preseason, and then they just like fucked everything up. You know, so I mean for them
doesn't mean shit.
Yeah.
You want to play everyone so you see who starts, see who's gonna play. You know, that's what preseason's for. It doesn't matter who wins and who loses.
I'm sure that Raiders are happy that they're starting their seasoned veteran as their quarterback, not the rookie that they just picked up.
No, he's not even playing. So that's what I mean. He's relaxing right now.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like and that's what he's supposed to do. That's why they have him. He'll start the season, and then these their backups will learn from him, and hopefully they'll come up later on.
Right.
We'll see how Kirk Cousins does with the Raiders. Could be interesting.
Yep. Interesting dual matchup. So yeah. All right. Let's move on then and get into some Jay. Did you know? Let's see what's going down here. First off, Jay, did you know that today the Fortnite servers were down? Game goes offline and servers stopped working.
No, I didn't know.
It's crazy though. Fortnite, man. You know. Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that longtime ESPN reporter Holly Rowe openly weeps before WNBA game, and Caitlin Clark is to blame?
I don't know.
Yes, sir. What else I got for you? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, fuck.
Let's see, Jay. Did you know that Aisha Wahab wins race to fill Swalwell's House seat, overcoming AIPAC spending?
I had no idea.
Yeah, man. Jay, did you know that Dave Bautista cast to replace Ryan Hurst as Kratos in God of War?
I didn't know that.
Jay, did you know that they just FDA just upgraded the recall that we just talked about the blueberries to its highest level?
Okay.
So
The ones from yesterday, you said?
yeah, from the store called Public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Jay, did you know that Trump approval falls to 33%, lowest of his presidency so far? This is probably done by, the biased.
Got it.
Jay, did you know that Riot fighting game 2XKO is officially ending development?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah. How about this one, Jay? Did you know that alfalfa sprouts are linked to food poisoning illnesses in Minnesota and Wisconsin?
Did not know. Did not know.
Jay, did you know that today there were water spouts which became tornadoes in Queens and on Long Island in New York?
No, didn't know.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Changing. The world is changing.
Yes.
Let's see.
There we go.
Jay, did you know that there is a Tehran professor from Iran saying that economic warfare won't work on a squeezed Iran?
I did not know.
How about this one, Jay? Did you know that today Walmart stock tumbled 9% after Outlook disappoints Wall Street?
I believe it.
Yep.
Walmart goes up and down, dude.
Yeah.
I don't really get out to the Wally ever.
Right. Jay, did you know that a psychologist testified today that Lindsay Clancy was not criminally responsible in killing of her 3 children?
I don't remember the story, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yep. Crazy sheet. Yeah. It says that prosecutors say the former labor and delivery nurse planned the January 2023 killings and contrived to get her husband out of the house by sending him to pick up medicine for one of their children and dinner for the family. So, I don't know. She had a whole plan, though.
Well, that's how most things go.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to that. I mean, I don't know. I'm a very big planning type person, so
Yeah.
it's very weird when I hear, oh, that just happened sporadically. I'm like, huh? No. Especially stuff like that. There's always intent. If you're able to prove intent, that means, oh yeah, it was definitely planned.
Well, I mean, the testimony that they're trying to say is that why she's not legally responsible for murder is because she has bipolar disorder and was in the grip of a rare mental illness called postpartum psychosis when she killed her 3 children before trying to kill her.
About all this fucking nonsense, dude.
Yeah.
That's just a bunch of legal jargon to use. That's all that is.
Oh, I know.
That's a fucking bullshit. Bipolar shit. I know there's such thing as bipolar, but you still kind of know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Right. And she was a nurse on top of that, like a delivery nurse, you know?
Yep. Nothing out of the ordinary.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, man. And that's what I mean. That's yeah. I always believe that type of stuff. Like if you have the intent to actually carry it out, like you've thought about it.
Yeah.
Many times.
Right. Jay, did you know that Baltimore area is under a tornado watch this evening?
Does surprise me. There's been weird weather all around. So.
And last but not least, in some celebrity, Jay, did you know that Taylor Sheridan says he's mainly a rancher now?
Of course.
Yes, sir. Makes sense. He's a country music singer. Right. Makes sense. All right, so let's move on and get into our top 5 trending videos of the day. And real quick, before we do that, let's get into the chat. So we got Bam22 in the house saying, "What up? What up, Bam?" Bam also says, "I hate Trump." I'm sure we are. So, thank you for sharing your political views. I guess that's what I can tell you. We accept everybody on this show. It does not matter. We don't give a shit. So, but we appreciate what you said. Let's move on. First, let's share the screen for you guys because we got these top 5 videos of the day. Let's see. First video of the day is going to be what we got. All right. The caption says, "Jesus Christ." We'll see what happens. Make sure it's on. Yep. Oh, shit. I just realized this is a 4-minute video. I'm not going to play a 4-minute video for you guys. Hold on. Gonna have to get out of that one. Okay, here we go. Abysses of human stupidity. First trending video of the day. Check it out, y'all.
原本以为吕布已经天下无敌了，还勇猛，这是谁的部将？我原本以为吕布已经天下无敌了。
Oh, damn. That thing just blew up on her. All bad. All bad. All right. What we got? The shocking moment. Big Stacks, known as the hardest man in the UK, gets knocked out after a heated altercation with a gangster. Let's check it out.
Do something then. Bro, you ain't no shit, bro. What are you gonna do? Bro, what are you gonna do? What can he do? Oh, boss mode, you're fucking in.
I'm not gonna do nothing.
Do something then.
I'm not gonna do nothing.
Bro, you ain't no shit, bro. Oh, you think you're bad?
What? Yo,
Bro, what are you gonna do? What? What are you gonna shoot? What are you gonna do, brother? What? Do something then.
No way. That has to be staged, bro. He hit him so lightly. That guy is he's either super weak or this is super staged. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Let's see here. All right. You know what? There's a pretty crazy video that I'm going to show you guys. It is like a 2-minute video I'm going to show you, but I think it's pretty crazy and worth it enough because I've been kind of looking at it. So here we go. I'm going to skip a little bit of it, but it says 3 car thefts, 1 terrifying escape, and a wild police chase. This one looks pretty good. Let's check it out.
Desperate to escape, the fugitive executes 2 more brutal carjackings right in front of the cameras. He weaves recklessly into oncoming traffic and ruthlessly strikes a Colorado state trooper attempting to deploy spike strips, leaving him critically injured.
Yeah, he got the door open. Oh, he just crashed. Oh, damn, he's trying to jack more people. He said, fuck it. Bam. Crashes into somebody else. That's some scary shit. Damn, bro. He ain't giving a fuck. This is some GTA shit straight up, bro. This guy was playing way too much GTA before he got into this fucking.
Pretty much.
What the fuck? Why would you even try to get back into your car, lady? What the fuck are you gonna do? You might as well. Oh, damn. All bad. And this fool's still getting out like nothing. What the fuck?
Finally, after a third violent hijacking, the stolen car violently crashes at a busy intersection. The suspect bolts on foot in a final, desperate run for freedom before being forcefully tackled and pinned to the ground.
Wow. That was some straight GTA. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so that was video number 3. Let's get into let's see. Let's get into video number 4. No, this not that one. Let's see. All right. It says this dude needs to be sent to prison. Let's check it out.
Man, throw the whole nigga away. Man, what the fuck, bro? You trying to show out and you fell on your ass, you dummy.
Oh, man. That was crazy. Super lightweight. Let's see here. All right. Hold on, because I'm trying to. All right, let's do. He thought he was the king of the sidewalk. He thought wrong. Check it out.
Imagine you're just doing your job when all of a sudden you run into Grumpy Gary, and Grumpy Gary throws a cheap shot and absolutely misses and throws another shot and misses. Gary comes in with his drunken style, poor excuse for a kick. Now reality settles in as corn-fed Fred starts to deliver big rights and big shots, reminding Gary that this isn't a fucking video game and this isn't GTA. Follows up with a kick to the Infinity Stones and follows up with the hand of Thanos. Corn-fed Fred's like, you got something else to say, huh? Gary's like, no, sir. Unfortunately, in 5 minutes, this will happen all over again.
All right. We've seen that one before, actually, but it was hella good. I liked it. So,
Yeah, I remember.
yeah, that was pretty funny. You know what? I'm going to do one extra bonus one here. It says a guy was TikToking on an escalator, blocking the way for his content. A man coming up had zero patience. Check it out. Yeah, I would have probably done the same thing. Oh, man. That's funny. Did you see that, Jay?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. He straight base slapped that, too. Oh, wow.
Nothing wrong with that.
Crazy.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, I know. It's just funny to me, bro. Some people just deserve it. Some people just
Yeah,
deserve
I
it.
mean, it's just sitting there walking, like,
Exactly.
all up in the way. So it made sense.
All right, Jay, let's move on and get into our first trending topic of the night. This is also the title of the show, and let's check it out real quick. We got a petrol bomb attack. They targeted wedding guests and supercars in Birmingham. I think this is the UK. But yeah, it happened around 8:30 p.m. yesterday on Highgate Road with incendiary devices thrown at people, including a toddler and parked supercars. Luckily, no one was injured thanks to quick action by staff with fire extinguishers. The police confirmed suspects fled in a white VW Golf and are reviewing CCTV while appealing for witnesses. Online footage showed the chaos, while reactions noting destroyed high-end rentals and unconfirmed speculation on motives from community tensions to feuds as the investigation continues. And I do have a video of all this happening, so check it out. Yes, sir. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Yep. So it is what it is. There is one other video of this that gives it a much better view. I can show that real quick. It's a 20-second video. Why not? Why not?
Yo, go, man.
Yo! You son of a bitches!
You're on a Lambo, you're on a McLaren?
The fuck, man?
Yo, look at that.
Wow. Crazy stuff, man. Jealousy. That's all I can say. All right, y'all, let's move on and get into Jay's first trending topic. What you got, Jay?
There was this guy, he was arrested after stabbing 5 people at Thunder Valley Casino. His name was Joseph Noggle. He was 22. He was, I believe he was a worker there at one of the places, and he stabbed 5 other people who worked there.
No way. He was that mad?
He was very mad. Obviously, this is probably something that was built up. He wasn't there very long. He got this job through his family. So he worked at Dos Coyotes Border Cafe. But yeah, he stabbed about 5 people, but they were all workers. But they're all going to survive, obviously, which is great. It's just it sucks that something like that had to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all bad.
Yeah.
Dude looks, I mean, I'm looking at the picture of him. I'm showing everybody, but looks like he's on drugs or something. I ain't gonna lie. You know?
Probably on something. I mean, he stabbed 5 people.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. There's always 2 sides to stories. So I don't know what he was on, what his motive, intent, anything.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But he stabbed 5 people. So, yeah. But obviously, if there were 5 other, like, say, co-workers, there's got to be something here that I don't know about.
Yeah.
Or that not everyone knows about, you know? They're going to have to get that story out of him, you know, in the coming week. Why stab 5 of your co-workers, you know?
Right.
So, it's very interesting.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, like you said, drugs, built up tension. But I mean, like you said, he didn't work there that long either. So that's kind of, I don't know, man. Like, why would you, like, if he didn't work there that long, it couldn't be that. Like, he must have been a really angry person to build up tension that quick, you know?
Yeah. I mean, unless they, you know, those 5 people kept picking on him about something, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, at least they'll all survive. They're not going to die. But he's facing, you know, attempted homicide, maybe something like that.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, kind of crazy that happened at Thunder Valley. So, yeah.
All right. Very sad, very sad. Luckily, nobody died. So that's always the plus.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's move on and get into my next trending topic, which is this is kind of crazy, but we got RFK Jr.'s son Kennedy in the news. Let me pull this up. And it says that he is put on Russia's most wanted list. He's charged with acting as a mercenary for Ukraine. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. It says that if he got arrested in Russia, if he went to Russia right now, he would get arrested. He will be serving a 10-year prison sentence in Russia, bro. So yeah, it says that Connor Kennedy secretly joined Ukraine's International Legion in 2022 to fight against Russia, despite having no military experience. Russian authorities have now issued an arrest warrant for Connor, the 32-year-old of RFK Jr., accusing him of acting as a mercenary in Ukraine. RFK Jr. previously expressed pride in his son's decision to stand up for his beliefs about the Ukrainian war. So, yeah, crazy stuff, but it is what it is. What are you going to do? Everybody's got their own opinions on shit, right? At the end of the day, I think everything's all staged anyway, but, it is what it is. All right, so let's move on and get into Jay's next trending topic.
San Francisco, rising rents. So a family was shocked that their new landlord doubled their rent in spite of the strict rent control laws. The family moved here like back in 2021 in SF. They had a kid, everything, and they were paying about $3,600 a month, which is still pretty high in SF. But the landlord just this year, new landlord, slapped a whole brand new thing on the door, so it went from $3,600 to like $7,100.
How did he?
How did what?
How did he get around doing that with rent control?
You don't get around. He's the new owner. He just slapped it on. There's nothing getting around. That's what he did.
Oh, wow.
It's San Francisco.
So that's crazy. So if you become a new landlord, you could just pretty much say, "Fuck it, you could do whatever you want," right?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, obviously, there's stuff in place, and he could have been cool, like, oh, they've been here since whatever, but they were on the top floor of his this building, and so he's like, all right, I'm doubling it, which is fucked up. But I mean, he's a new landlord,
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Not up. It's not up to them. So it went from 3,600 to about 7 Gs.
Damn.
So that's why they they can't afford that. That's what they said. And I mean, obviously, that's a big strike. That's not no like, oh, 3,600 to like 4,500. That you can still work it out. 7 Gs. That's like damn near double for sure. So,
Pacific Heights territory.
Yeah. That's not in Pacific Heights though.
Oh, I know.
This was in the Richmond district. So that's what I mean. This is a very random district that's quiet, suburb kind of, but still in SF, but just quiet, cool area. But yeah, since it was the top floor of this place, he just doubled it. Crazy. No kind of like, no kind of talking to them or anything. Just said, boom. This is what it is. He put it right on their door. This is going to be the increase.
Wow.
Fucked up. Kind of fucked up. But, that's an SF thing, man. You know what I mean? Some people are compassionate. Some people are just money.
Dicks.
I mean, you could say dick, but I mean, this guy's new building. Like, if he wanted to, he could probably, hey, you know what? I could find you a different spot in my place. It's going to be smaller. They may have said, oh, we can't do that. Okay, cool, bye. You don't know what's said. That's what I mean. You don't know what was said. I don't know what was said.
Yeah.
And for a top spot, like for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, whatever it was on top of the building, the highest floor, only 3,600 is actually pretty cheap.
Yeah, exactly.
So 7 Gs, 2-bedroom, I don't want to say that's normal, but that's not terrible. You know what I mean? Because a one bedroom is usually what? About 3,500, maybe 3,000. So that's what I mean. That's where this guy got the figure. It's like, oh, if I could get a 1-bedroom for 3,500, I could do a 2-bedroom and charge 7 Gs.
Yeah.
So yeah, It's just fucked up because they had started a whole family there. They had a kid. You know, now they can't afford this. It's fucked up. So they're going to have to move somewhere else, obviously. I'm sure they could find a spot in the city. It's just probably not going to be in the nicer area, let's just say, if that makes any sense.
Should just get a spot in Valley Joe for 1500.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they would do.
You know, they could just take the ferry across into the city.
No one's stupid enough to do that. That's very stupid. I know you were joking, but that's very stupid. No one would ever do that. That's eons away, and that's one of the only cities in America to go bankrupt. So there's too much crime over there. But they'll, no, once you have a shithole place, it's a shithole place, dude. It's just how it is. And that's one of the ones that's a real shithole. Like, unfortunately. So you could have said anywhere else and it would have been a lot better, like even Oakland. But even that is like, ugh.
Well, I still think that Vallejo is better than Oakland.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. I don't. If I'm a family and I just had a kid and I work, they both, you know, you work in SF. No one's gonna want to move an hour away and then take a ferry, and then you're in a ghetto. It's fucking terrible. That just sounds terrible. Like, dude, that's fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's some like newer homes in Vallejo and stuff too that are like up in the hills. You know, so it's not.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna move to Vallejo to the hills with no car, and that they're gonna take a ferry for an hour and a half, and they're gonna have to rent in Vallejo.
They could just buy a house at that point.
When you are, see, what you don't understand about San Francisco people is they're very Adam Johnson. They have their apartment, they love their apartment, and they make money to their apartment. Like, okay, this is perfect. I could live here. We could raise our kid here. Boom. They're not thinking, hey, let me go buy a house out in the whatever you want. You said Vallejo. Yeah, that's the last place I would say. But that's what I mean. They're not thinking that. They don't have, most SF people, they don't have cars. They take public transit, and they live in an apartment. Understand? So if they had all that extra money you're talking about, they wouldn't care about this increase. They'd be like, okay, cool. They would do the increase for a couple months, find another spot, and then move. You know? This is just, yeah. You can't be like, oh, I'm going to go move to Vallejo. That's fucking terrible, dude.
I mean, if you're in a tight spot, you know what I'm saying, and you need to save money.
Never.
I would choose Vallejo over Oakland or Richmond.
Oh, I just go. That's what I mean. They're gonna stay in the city. They'll probably go to one of the rougher areas, or go towards. You could definitely go get something towards state for cheap.
Oh, Hunter's Point for sure, bro. You can get something.
No one's like, I don't know if you ever joke about this, but no one's going to the point. Like, no one's going there. You can go towards state and keep it very, let's say, at least it's still city, but it's cheaper by state.
Bro, when Hunter's Point was hella bad, I used to be chilling on 3rd and Revere. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, you know, it was Lee's Food Market, and we were just chilling, dog. I mean, I've seen a lot of shit go down, but man, like, you know what I mean?
You're a brand new family with a kid, and you're gonna go move to Hunter's Point. Good luck.
Because this day and age, it's a lot. It's different. It's not like it used to be. I was just making. That's the point I was making. It's not the same.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, but unfortunately, it's a little farther out. I think they have more of the stuff with the Muni, especially lined up by state, so you could get to where they have to get to. State and Inner Richmond are not far from each other. You understand?
Yeah.
I don't know if you know San Francisco at all, but Inner Richmond State, it's actually like that. Hunter's Point is all the way across past the fucking stadium, dude. Tell me the logic here.
The logic,
go from Inner Richmond to Hunter's Point where you don't have a car,
bro,
and you're gonna have to travel all the way across. Like, I really don't understand your logic.
The logic.
I'm gonna move to Vallejo and an hour and a half away and take a ferry.
Vallejo was a little bit out there, but the logic for Hunter's Point is, one, it's not as far as Vallejo, so you could get in a half an hour where you need to get to, and they do have the ferry, not ferry, but they have the trolley that runs all through 3rd. So you can get places. The other point I was going to make is pretty soon, bro, they're going to have these flying cars that we're all making out here in the Bay, and they could just travel much faster anyway.
Yes, of course, because a family with a newborn kid that could barely afford rent can get a flying car.
That's why they need to move to the freaking 100 points so they can afford the rent, bro. They'll be able to
Or you stay on the same side of the city. Oh, in Richmond State. You literally move this way. It's cheaper. The problem is there's just more kids. That's it.
I mean, in the city, bro, you got to have like 2 times the rent that you're making, 2 times the income of that you're making. You got to
exactly what I mean. They don't have that.
Exactly.
Or else they wouldn't care about this little monthly rent hike. That's what I'm telling you.
I'm just saying, man.
So
this point has changed. It's much better now. You can make it happen.
Yeah, I'm sure that's where they're gonna go. I'm sure. I swear, man. I don't know if you are high during the show sometimes, but you say some of the dumbest shit, bro. I'm like, is this guy serious? Like, fuck, man. The 2 ghettoists there. Hey, I'm gonna go to Vallejo and HP. Let's go. Who the fuck says that? That's just hilarious. I could understand if it was not to be mean, but ghetto family, but no. I saw the family. Saw their video. Yeah, this is not this is just a normal family, brand new kid, have regular jobs. Yeah, can't afford the new monthly rent hike. Like, I mean, fuck, man.
So you're saying it'll be like that movie Get Hard with Will Ferrell.
Yeah, I'm not even comparing movies or anything. Yeah, this was a simple. We have a rent hike in San Francisco. Okay, can't afford it. All right, that's it. It's that easy. That's it. The landlord doubled the rent. That's it.
All right, guys.
Like, I swear, dude, this could have been this was like the stupidest conversation I've ever fucking heard. Like, who the fuck says this dumbass shit?
Man.
Not to be mean, but fuck, bro. Are you serious?
It's all about entertainment at this point. I'm telling you.
Yes, clearly. I caught on to that when I was like,
we are entertainers at the end of the day.
That's what I mean. I caught on to it when it said, yeah, I'm going to move to Vallejo, take a ferry 1.5 hours, and then, yeah. I was like, what?
It's about an hour, but yeah, I got you. I got the drift.
Same difference, man. Yeah, I mean, fuck, dude. Like, a poor family in the inner Richmond is going to move to Vallejo. Oh, God.
Just saying.
With no car. No car. Nothing. Yes, you're right. And then they'll probably lose their jobs because they'll have to, be out all day. No one's going to be able to take care of the kid. Yes, we know.
The kid's gonna get raised by the school. The school's gonna turn him into something that they shouldn't be. And yes, we all know what happens,
man. But yeah, I think that their best choice, since I know SF well, just move along the same line, go by state. You're gonna have to put up with more kids, obviously, but it's cheaper, and they'll be able to afford a 2-bedroom.
Exactly.
2-bedroom will probably be about 5, so they're gonna have to thug it out, because they could. There's the towers over there by a state that they could live in for sure.
Yeah, right.
That's what I mean. And what they're doing by state is they're taking Stonestown, and remember, Stonestown, they're building above it, so all that's gonna be brand new spot for students.
Yeah,
crazy, because that whole mall is gonna have a lot of people living there.
Yep.
Kind of crazy.
I know.
But I get it. I see the future, how they're doing it, because it's way more money, and they're going to have way more people there. For the school, I mean, for SF State.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
Definitely. Cute. Well, let's move on, get into our next trending topic. So we got some international news. It looks like we had a pretty big earthquake out of Peru today, and it was a 6.7, and it was in the southern Andes. So yeah, guys, I shook the southern Andes. There was no immediate reports of damage, and it was around 1 p.m. their local time. So yeah. The earthquake was felt in several regions of southern Peru, including Ica and Arequipa. Earthquakes are frequent in Peru, which is part of the Pacific Ring of Fire. So yeah, It does say also that in 2007, a magnitude 7.9 earthquake in the province of the Ica region nearly left 600 people dead. So this one wasn't as big, thankfully, but still 6.7 is a pretty big earthquake. So that always sucks. All right. So yeah, just wanted to report on that international news. Let's move on and get into Jay's last trending topic. What you got, Jay?
So California Uber driver has revealed that Tesla's full FSD handles 95% of his driving now. And his Uber safety score went from 70% to 98%.
Nice.
Good job, Rohula Hashimi. So yeah, he uses the FSD the whole time in his Model Y. And he says, 95% of his driving, including streets, highways, construction, parking, everything. So obviously he was I don't want to say terrible driver, but if you will go from 70% to 98, man, FSD doing its job. So shout out to FSD, shout out to Tesla, and yeah, he's obviously benefiting from it. So that's cool. Good for him. Because he's not even, he's just now just in charge. That's it, just watching it,
Large and in charge.
Oh my God. I don't know. I have no idea. I was about to say pause, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh, shit. But yeah, so good for him, because there are a lot of people need this, because a lot of people, they drive like absolute dog shit.
Yeah.
So this is perfect for people who don't have that instinct, that know how to drive. So good for him, and I'm glad, from 70% to 98, he went from basically a C to like an A.
A plus almost.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like 70 to 98%. Fuck, bro. And that little 2%, is like, oh my God, you're not driving? That's one of the passengers back there. Oh my God, the car's driving for me,
Yeah.
That's all that is. But yeah, I'm glad that he's utilizing technology.
That's good. When I had my Ioniq 5, which is a electric car, EV.
Okay.
It had some kind of like system like that, and I tried to use it one time, bro, and then like somebody like on the freeway, somebody like got in front of me, and the thing just like braked like super like rough without needing to, and I got embarrassed because I had passengers in my car at that time, and yeah, man, I was like, I can't do this again, dude. This was like all bad, I'll get my score's gonna hella go down if I use it. So I'm glad that Tesla, theirs is like not like that. That it's opposite.
I was literally about to say, but Ioniq, that's not Tesla, so sure, way different technology.
I know, man. There's more every day. I'm always thinking there's more and more reason for me not to have any other car but a Tesla, because Tesla could just handle everything for you this day and age.
I've heard.
So yeah, pretty soon. I just got to get a little bit extra here going, and then I'll be good to go to swap out from a WRX to a new Tesla, probably Model Y performance package.
There you go,
sir. 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. Why not?
That's hella fun.
All right, Jay. We are moving on. We are finished with our trends, and we are getting into the movie of the night. Are you, my friend, watching one of my favorites called Bloodsport by any chance?
I am. I was in one of those moods. So I've been lifting hard all week, and I was like, dude, I was in one of those moods. I like this movie a lot.
88. Gotta love it.
Bolo Young, savage, beast.
Yeah.
That dude was a beast right there, bro.
Yeah, he was.
Fucking savage. Good ass movie, man.
What is it about?
It's about Frank Dukes. He was an army captain. Frank Dukes is Jean-Claude Van Damme, by the way. But he was an army captain, and he went. They said he went AWOL because he wanted to go compete in what's called the Kumite. It's basically a full contact, obviously tournament, and it's supposed to be underground, top secret, the whole nine. Takes place in, I believe, what is this, Hong Kong? Yeah, I think it's in Hong Kong. But yeah, so he wants to he wants to be a part of this tournament. Obviously, America is like, no, you can't be. But he still goes because he wants to represent, because the person who raised him taught him martial arts, let's just say. And he wanted to represent him because he was passing away. And so he did. He went to go represent him in this tournament, and he wanted to represent his name. And and that's what he did. He didn't care that basically American authorities went after him. What's even funnier is that by the end of the movie, the American people who were, sent to get him, the agents, they even watched this tournament and were rooting for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. But this was a hell of a film. One of my favorites, obviously. And yeah, man. True story shit.
Right.
Good movie, man. One of my favorite movies for sure.
Cool. What do you rate the movie?
Come on, bro. That's a Brady, bro. It's one of my favorites. I love this movie.
What is your favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, my friend?
Oh, you going with Van Damme? All right.
Main actor.
All right. Oh, that's gonna be a tough one. Shit. I'm probably gonna go with Double Impact.
That's a good one. The Brothers.
Exactly. It's the same era as this one, but I just thought it was super funny since there's two of him.
Right.
Still got all the fighting and everything going on. Good storyline. So yeah, I like that one.
What about underrated?
Underrated? Let me see if I missed anything. I think I'm gonna go with I don't want to call it underrated, but I'll go Universal Soldier.
It's a good one.
I like that one too.
Really good.
Yeah,
Another
great one.
favorite.
He has so many good movies, bro. All his movies in this time, in this era, were just fucking excellent.
His movies were hard, and then now he has he has a lot of movies in the 2000s, but I don't think I even seen one of those movies, bro. Which was kind of crazy.
Yeah, I can't say I saw anything when he got older. I didn't see any of it besides the Expendables. That's the only thing. But
Expendables, yeah, I did see that one, and I did see the epic split in 2013, but that's about it.
Yeah, but I mean, his movies. No, I didn't see any of the new ones.
Yeah,
all his old stuff is just excellent.
I think literally the last movie I watched of his was Universal Soldier from 1999.
Oh, that one. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, I don't know any of his newer movies, but all his older movies were excellent, dude.
Yeah. All right, Jay. For me, my favorite movie of his, I'm gonna have to go with Double Team. Fuck you.
Is that with Rodman? That's Rodman, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, that's hilarious. That one was cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Wasn't bad. It's funny seeing Rodman in there, but
I know, dude. I know.
Fucking random ass movie. I can't say it was bad. It wasn't a bad movie.
Yeah, of course.
It's just funny seeing Rodman in there. I thought that was hilarious.
Let's see here. As far as underrated, I think a lot of people didn't see this one, but you can't go wrong when you got Natasha Henstridge in the movie. So Maximum Risk.
Oh, I like that one. Yeah, Natasha Henstridge is. Yeah, she was doing it for sure.
Exactly.
I remember that one. Yeah, man.
All right. That is our
movie
movie of the night, and we are watching Jean-Claude Van Damme. We are watching Bloodsport. Let's move on and get into our crypto news. Let's see what we got going down today. Bitcoin still rallying, 74,809. It is up 7.98. Ethereum at number 2, your largest altcoin, sitting at 2,346. It is up 4.14. And then we have XRP. It got flipped into number 5 position because it is up to $1.30 now, and it is up 19.53% in the last 24. As far as your support and resistance, Bitcoin support 73,000, and we'll bring it to the major psychological support for 70,000. Your resistance is going to be 75,000 to 77.5. And then Ethereum, your support is at 2,300 to 2,200, and your resistance is at 24 to 2,500. XRP, current support is at $1.25 to $1.20. Your resistance is at $1.35 to $1.50. Let's see here, your past 24-hour recap. It looks like the crypto market has accelerated sharply higher. So Bitcoin is now approaching 75K, Ethereum has pushed above 23, and XRP is up nearly 30% over the past month. There we go. There we go. I hope you guys caught some of that, you know, when it was in fear and extreme fear, because you see what happens real quick sometimes, you know. But not to say that it won't happen again. You know, sometimes before shit goes all bad, then we have another rally, and then like winter comes, and then it's like, you know, everything dies again. So right now we might be having another rally before we go back down. But yeah, very cool. Very cool. Let's get into your fear and greed index. We are in 68, and we are in full-on greed, guys. So you greedy mofos are buying up everything and selling because y'all trying to make that money. So now when it's in greed, everybody starts buying because you're thinking you're missing out. But I told you from the get-go that when you are in greed, you don't buy it, because greedy people are not going to make you profit. They're just greedy, and they're going to take your money. So don't do it, guys. But that being said, 68 in greed. Global crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 2.51 trillion. We're up 6.8%. Your top 5 trending coins. Number 1 is XRP. Number 2 is Bitcoin. Number 3 is Doge. Haven't seen that one in a minute. That one is up 9.86. Number 4, Pump Fun, is up 21.67. Number 5, ONG. That one is up 91.9 today. Let's move on and get into your top 5 gainers and top 5 losers. Number 1 gainer for today is going to be Black Phoenix. That one is up 2,750%. Number 2 is Meta. That one is up 1,210. Number 3 is REI. That one is up 145. Number 4 is Artificial Inu, which is up 105. And number 5 is ONG, which is up 91.81. Your top 5 losers for today. Number 1 is Dago. That one is down 86.5. Number 2 is GIAC, which is down 84.5. Number 3 is an Asian name. I can't read it to you, but it's down 72.36. Number 4 is HT, which is down 58.94. And number 5 is Swarm. Swarm is down 49.58 currently. All right, that is your crypto for today. We're going to move on now and get into your guys' astrology for tomorrow, your guys' horoscopes. So we're going to always start with the first sign of the zodiac, which is currently my sign, and that is Aries. Tomorrow, Aries, a decision may require you to look at the facts rather than react emotionally. Whether it's work, money, or relationships, accountability matters. Be honest about your role and expect the same from others. A balanced approach could help resolve an issue that has been creating tension for some time. Don't ignore important details simply because emotions are running high. And then we have our Taurus. Things could move quickly, bringing an urgent message, conversation, or opportunity. Think before reacting, but don't let overthinking make you miss your moment. Your directness can work in your favor. If an opportunity requires confidence, trust your preparation and respond with purpose. Just avoid making promises before you've considered all the consequences. Gemini, something may finally reach completion. A project, personal chapter, or long-standing goal could give you a sense of achievement. Take a moment to acknowledge your progress before rushing toward the next challenge. You may also realize that an experience you've outgrown has taught you everything it needed to teach. Celebrate your progress before beginning something new. And then we got Cancer. An attachment, temptation, or reoccurring habit may demand your attention. Be honest about what has too much influence over your choices. Recognizing the pattern is the first step toward reclaiming control. You don't have to keep repeating something simply because it has become familiar. Then we got J sign Leo. Social energy is strong tomorrow. Friends, colleagues, or loved ones may bring good news, encouragement, or a reason to celebrate. Collaboration could also open an unexpected door. Accept invitations and allow yourself to enjoy lighter moments without feeling guilty about taking a break from responsibilities. Someone in your circle may also have useful advice. Then we got Virgo. You may have several options competing for your attention. Don't make a decision simply because something looks exciting. Narrow your choices by considering what is actually realistic and worthwhile. Too many possibilities can become overwhelming when you haven't defined what you truly want. Then we got Libra. You may feel caught between two options or reluctant to make a decision. Give yourself space to think, but don't remain stuck indefinitely. Sometimes clarity arrives only after you choose a direction. Trust yourself enough to accept that no decision will be completely risk free. Then we got Scorpio. An emotional offer, romantic gesture, or creative opportunity could appear. Allow yourself to be receptive, but make sure actions match the words. Something heartfelt may deserve your attention. A sincere conversation could deepen an important connection or inspire you to pursue something you've quietly wanted for a while. Then we got Sagittarius. Circumstances could change unexpectedly. A lucky opportunity may appear, or a situation that felt stuck could suddenly move. Stay flexible and be ready to act when the momentum changes. Don't cling too tightly to your original plan if circumstances offer you a better alternative. Sometimes an unexpected churn creates the opening you've been waiting for. Then we got Capricorn. A disagreement or competitive situation could drain your energy. Not every argument needs to be won. Protect your peace and consider whether proving your point is actually worth the consequences. Walking away from unnecessary conflict doesn't make you weak. Save your energy for situations where standing your ground genuinely matters to your future. And then we got Aquarius. Strong momentum surrounds your plans. Once you decide what you want, avoid distractions and move forward confidently. Determination can help you overcome competing demands. You may need to take the lead rather than waiting for circumstances or other people to make the first move. Focused action can produce noticeable progress. Then we got Pisces. Hope and renewal return after a challenging period. A goal that once felt distant may begin to feel possible again. Trust your progress and continue moving toward what genuinely inspires you. Don't let one disappointing experience convince you that your larger vision is impossible. All right, guys, that is our horoscopes for tomorrow. That's August 21st, 2026. We like to do that to help guide you along your path every day. Let's move on now, guys, and we're gonna about to get into Jay's conspiracy. But before we do, just want to give you guys a quick shout out. You, the audience, thank you guys so much for being here, for watching us. Thank you for chatting us, commenting on our videos. Replay gang, we see you. All the platforms, we see you guys. So thank you guys so much. Much love. We can't, obviously we wouldn't be able to do this without you because we're doing it for you. And we're just trying to get you guys out there, more content and better content. And, we're working on that. So definitely check that out. You can go into our channel, into our vlog section and check out all the videos we're making, all the lives we're doing. So, please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share so that we can keep continuing, producing all this stuff and content for you. All right, Jay, it is your conspiracy tonight. What do you have for us?
I'm just going to be talking about this place called Sandy Island. You know where that is? You ever heard of it?
Island?
Yeah.
Is that next to the Epstein Island?
No. You never know. But no, it's not. But yeah, no, it's a place in the South Pacific. Supposedly between Australia and New Caledonia.
What the hell is New Caledonia?
That's where it was on the maps.
What the fuck?
This place called Sandy Island. So if you actually looked at maps, like, old school cartography maps back in the day, this place was marked for over a century on all the world maps. Even Google Maps had it on there, and National Geographic had it charted on there, bro. So in 2012, they decided to send out a research vessel to the coordinates for this island, because they wanted to, I think, obviously you want to be like, okay, let's see what's going on there, And apparently, when they went, there was nothing there. So there's nothing at this place. Like, okay, why is there nothing there? You know what I mean? Like, that's weird, right? I find that very weird. So, after, I don't know who from up above, said that, what? This place, it was probably, I'm guessing it was definitely something a little bigger than what they said, but everything was pulled from Google. Google said, okay, it doesn't belong. National Geographic, all the places were like, all right, this place doesn't exist. So they just literally took it off. But we know this place existed since it was on all the maps, right? And even from the crew, so the crew that went, they had redacted about pages 34 to 41. Like they took out these pages like they didn't exist. But one of the crew members, he decided to speak and said they had found certain structures at this coordinate location. So what they did was they radioed and said, hey, we're gonna stay here. We're gonna give you the GPS coordinates. And we want a second vessel to come through so you can come take a look at everything, And when the next vessel showed up, there was no crew, no coordinates, no structures, no nothing. You know what I mean? The coordinates were 19 degrees 55 south, 159 degrees 57 east. And I don't know if the people who radioed this were, a part of some inside job here, but when you have another vessel that shows up and there's nothing there at these coordinates, so I don't know the coordinates, I didn't look them up, but that's very suspect to me. So I don't know what this structure or whatever it was, or if someone found something that wasn't supposed to be found, basically, because that's a very, very sketch story,
Right.
But this place existed on all these maps. And it even did exist on Google Maps and National Geographic until that crew went out there and apparently nothing was there. You know what I mean by that? But I believe it's something that's more, let's say not, you weren't supposed to find it, basically. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they either completely just erased it from everything, which that's what we already noticed in history. A lot of things I report, they end up taking out, because they want to take away history. But something important is going on there that I don't know about, or that, only that crew that went out to go see. I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, kind of crazy, the story, and the coordinates they gave. I never looked up the coordinates. That's why. But it's probably some random place in the middle of the ocean that they gave.
Yeah.
So there could be many different theories on why that happened or everything. A lot of people have different reasonings for it. But I think it's very interesting that this place showed up on many maps. And like I said, even Google Maps and stuff, and then now it's non-existent. I think that's very weird.
It is.
And the placing of it is crazy, But yeah, I'm sure down the road there'll be someone brave enough to go out there and try to check it out. You know how it works.
Oh yeah.
Someone's gonna go do that, and they'll stumble upon something that's like, okay, what the hell is this? And we'll hear another story about this for sure. Especially if they end up finding this place, docking on it, and then see what's going on there.
Right.
Yeah, man. Sandy Island, bro.
Sandy Island.
This is one of those places, man. I love when we have places like that just disappear. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I'm telling you. But that type of stuff be so interesting, man.
Kind of like reminds me about, because I was going to do a topic tomorrow about how they try to erase history, and then if you look up any like major city in the U.S. or even anywhere, there's always like the Great Reset because there's a fire in that city. You know what I mean? So like pretty much every major city in the U.S. had a great fire, bro, that destroyed that city, and they have to rebuild.
A great fire or a flood.
Yeah, it's always like that, bro.
Just erasing Tartaria. That's all.
But in America, because I don't think there was like Tartarian stuff in America like that. But it was.
Are you joking? Tartaria was worldwide, bro.
Oh, was it? Okay, I didn't know.
We have buildings in San Francisco that are definitely Tartarian. Are you joking? Do you remember the World's Fairs? Do you think that wasn't Tartarian buildings?
Yeah, that was.
Sure. Exactly. That's my point. So they reset all that because they didn't. That the whole Tartarian Empire was definitely somewhere up here, dude.
That's
that we know
1906. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
exactly. Yeah, and so every place that had this World's Fair in, I think it was 1899 or whatever. Hey, we just built these structures for the fair, and then we're gonna destroy them. Yeah, okay.
Right.
And I know in San Francisco, I told you, since we have hills there, they didn't even destroy them. They filled up the concrete all the way up, and you could tell with a lot of the buildings, it goes way farther down.
Mm-hmm.
The hills are very easy to disguise it, but the only thing they didn't do that to is what? Palace of Fine Arts.
Yeah.
They just left that one alone. Like, hey, we'll leave that one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I mean. Like,
I mean, I think it was much more bigger than what it is now, anyway.
oh, of course. But I mean, you got to keep those. Yeah, you got to keep keep some of the stuff there. Like I said, a lot of the buildings in SF, it's common sense that they're Tartarian buildings.
Yeah.
Got a lot of the Masonic stuff there too. Remember, SF is very like that.
I know.
Just how it is, man. It's SF. But a lot of the buildings that were Tartarian, they didn't have to destroy because they could just use the hills and then fill it up with cement.
Right.
You could tell with a lot of the old school buildings that are definitely Tartarian. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
But yeah, they destroyed it in like all the other cities that the World's Fair was in, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's common sense.
Always something.
Common sense, bro. That's how it works. And that's what I mean. They want to erase all that so no one realizes that.
Right.
That's why we always have floods, fires, like you said, resets, all that bullshit, bro.
Volcanoes,
Everything.
hurricanes, tornadoes.
Everything. Yeah, everything.
Tsunamis.
Yeah.
All right. That is our conspiracy of the night. Before we close out the show, though, there is one last thing we'd like to do for you guys, and that is give you guys your final words of wisdom. So we're going to do that tonight for you guys, starting with Jay. Jay, what do you got for the Average Day Joes tonight?
Going with Vito Corleone.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. Very, very simple and to the point. You know, this is basically a saying that it's a polite deal. Obviously that, you know, you want to get through to someone, it's basically a threat. And someone needs to learn. Listen, or you will face death in so many ways. You know what I mean? There's no choice about it. It's just a polite way of saying it. And I'm going with that one, like I said, because it's one of my favorite movies growing up. Obviously, I used to watch it at every family gathering. So I love The Godfather. It's the best movie probably ever made, ever created. And yeah, I'm going with that. I just felt like going with that quote today because, like I said, sometimes you just have to be in that mindset. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah.
That's what I believe. Sometimes you just have to be in that mindset to where this is what I'm doing. If someone's not on board, make them an offer he can't refuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, like, all jokes aside, that's just, sometimes you got to be like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yep, that's what I believe. It was crazy because, you know, that one dude who didn't want to comply found his horse head in the bed. That shit was crazy. Like, seeing that as a youngster, I was like, oh, shit. Horse head in the bed? I was like, damn, bro. Don't mess with certain people. I'm telling you, man.
Right.
Yeah, bro.
Let's see here. Hold on for a second, guys. I'm gonna try to pull something out. I'm trying to do something different for my final words of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? So just give me a second here. I'm gonna try to wrap my version.
And I threw in a curveball with Vito Corleone.
No, that's why you fucked me up. Now I'm just like, fuck, dude. All right, it's all good, dude. It's all good. I got this.
I don't know why. I just wanted to go with that quote today.
I was like, I didn't even know how to say it. I was like, man, what am I supposed to say to punk people? Like, is this a spiritual thing to do? Or, I don't know, man. But it is what it is. We'll do our best with Jay's curveballs. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna make this flow happen for you guys. Check it out. This is my spiritual quote, kind of going off of what Jay's saying. And I apologize, I'm not a rapper, but I'm gonna just do it for entertainment purposes. So, but yeah, so check it, y'all. If you want to reach somebody, first you gotta understand. Don't force another person. Try to meet them where they stand. Listen to their point of view. Let your intentions show. Let your intentions show. Find a way to build a bridge instead of forcing them to go. Sometimes you need patience. Sometimes you need a plan. Sometimes the strongest move is simply knowing where you stand. Use your words of purpose. Let your actions make the case. Give them something meaningful, something they can truly embrace. Make an offer they can choose, something fair and something right. Not a threat or manipulation, just a reason to unite. You don't need to pressure people just to get your way. Create a better opportunity and let the choice have its say. Energy and intention matter in everything you do. If you lead with respect, people may respond to you. Stay calm and stay centered. Don't let anger take control. Real influence comes from character, from understanding the whole. All right, that is my final words of wisdom.
It's a very nice way to put it.
Yep.
It's very controversial to what I said, but it's a nice way to put it.
That's why I can say it.
That's what I mean. It's being the nice. It's being the nice guy and not making the offer or you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Going Vito Corleone, man.
Good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, pretty much.
We still get our way. That's all that matters.
That's for sure.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yep. All right. So yeah, I will keep doing this for you guys, man. Unless somebody says you're super terrible and don't do this shit, then maybe I'll consider not. But I'll still probably do it just because I like flowing. I like flowing.
I was gonna say it doesn't matter what anyone says. See,
No,
that should go. What you just said goes strictly against everything I preach every day.
That's why I said I'll probably still do it.
You shouldn't give a two fucks what anyone says. If you feel like rapping your words of wisdom, after I've said it, do it. Who gives a shit?
Why not?
Who gives a two fucks what anyone says?
It'll only get better as I practice. So it's all good.
Oh, of course.
All
Of course. That's what I'm saying.
Cool. Well, we are coming to that. Hopefully it was somewhat entertaining for you guys. And Jake, close it.
Thank you so much for being here from every platform. YouTube, y'all came through last night. A few people, which was cool. But TikTok fam, y'all always come through. You always come through for me in the clutch. Definitely excellent days. I know tonight I go live at 1:45 doing shoulders, traps, buys, and tries. It's going to be a really hard workout, really good one. We have hard workouts every day. And we got to close out the gallery tonight, which I know we'll do. And yeah, for sure. I hope I see you two folks. Y'all can slide through always. That'll be always nice. But TikTok fam, I know I'll see you there. And just, have a great rest of your night or day, whatever part of the world you're in. And I'll see you live at 1:45. If I don't see you there tonight, we'll see you tomorrow. Podcast at 8:30.
Exactly.
For sure.
All right, y'all. That's it for us. Until next time. Peace out.